What is that?
Good day. Somewhere around March or April, I wrote a piece in my website at wonkysanga.com about Idlib, the Idlib province in North Syria, how it was the last, quote, rebel stronghold. Basically, all the terrorists were took over the area, and it was the last stronghold in Syria. So Syria defeats the terrorists there, then they've won the civil war. The war will be over. However, the, quote, rebels are made up of terrorist factions backed by Turkey and the United States. And so now Syria and Russia have launched an all-out assault on Idlib province to take these terrorists out and the rebels out. And already the US is trying to find ways to get more troops in there. They got funding for more what's the right word? Vigilantes. Terrorist vigilantes, guns for hire, to be proxy army in Syria, because legally the United States can't stay in there and fight Syria, and morally we have no reason to do so. But tactically and economically and empirically, there is the pipeline that Nord Stream 2 from Russia to Western Europe is so important to the economy in Russia that they will defend it, and it runs through Syria. That's why they've been wanting to get Bashar al-Assad out of office, so we can put in our own, same old, our own puppet dictator to be our friend and help us shut down that pipeline and put in our own, stretching, if I'm not mistaken, from Qatar and into Western Europe, basically bypassing Russia's liquid natural gas sales. So that's the real deal about one of the, if not the most important reason that the United States is in Syria. They're also they're at the behest of Israel, because Israel wants a part, and they already kind of took it, Golan Heights. They want part of Syria, period. So super heavy fighting has busted out in the last week. Hundreds of people have died. Actually, hundreds of civilians have died too, because Turkey is also attacking on the northeast Syria border with Turkey, at the border with Syria, and they're seemingly just trying to eliminate the Kurds. There's a migration, people are running for their lives, and Syria says that they are not going to take on any new immigrants. So the humanitarian catastrophe that's going on in Syria right now is not being reported at all, and I think that time will tell that this time right now is very grave for a lot of people, a lot of innocent civilians. People are crushed between forces, and we let it happen. To be fair, we didn't give them any warning. We being Donald Trump, unilaterally. So, heavy fighting between basically Turkey's proxy army and directly with Syria's military, not with proxies of Syria, but actually getting closer to head-to-head clashes between massive nations. And it might as well be there already. It's just we're trying to pretend like it's a terrorist, that we have nothing to do with it. Come on. Bashar al-Assad knows that very well. He talked about it in an interview. Anyway, hope for the best for the innocent, and you know, BDS, because Israel's bombing Syria too without provocation. BDS, boycott, divest, sanction. Take care.
I'm